welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. Well, in a couple of months, there will be a conference here in Springfield specifically for women and female business owners. It's called the E3 Women's Conference, and E3 stands for Educating and Empowering Entrepreneurs. To talk to us a little bit more about that, we have Stacy Duncan with SCORE, which is the group putting together E3, and you guys are under the Small Business Association here in Springfield.
Yes.
Stacy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about E3. You told me this is the first time you are hosting a conference for female business owners. Tell me about that. How did this idea come about, and why was it necessary?
It's the very first year that we're doing this. What we found at SCORE, through our mentoring, we do volunteer mentoring, and so through that mentoring we found that women entrepreneurs are really well versed in their field, but they needed some additional information on how to actually run a business, the nuts and bolts of running a business. Things like marketing, finance, and business planning. And so that's why this came about, is to help them with that part of it.
So there's the vision, and with this conference you're hoping to equip them with the tools of how to make that vision become a reality.
Correct. Yeah.
You are a business owner yourself, and that's how you got involved with SCORE. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, I've been self-employed for the past 16 years, and I've had several businesses along the way. And I know from experience that it can be a real challenge to start a business. And so I just felt that it was really important to volunteer and help other people that are wanting to start a business. So that's why I got involved with SCORE.
So you are a realtor. What other businesses have you started?
I've had a decorating and staging business. That's the main one, and then I've also done some other volunteer work. So,
what are some of the main challenges, would you say, in this area as a woman, as an entrepreneur, that you have found?
Well, I think the main thing is people just don't know what resources are available. And there are a lot of resources, and that's one of the things that SCORE is going to be helping with at the conference, is getting that out so that people know what resources are available. Also networking opportunities, finding out where to get the information. So at the conference we're also going to be having some workshops. Those are part of it. It's an all-day event, and they'll be able to go to those workshops and learn more about the financing part and the marketing and that kind of thing. So.
You said you have been an entrepreneur for about 16 years, and just recently you started reaching out and trying to find out ways to mentor other business owners. Since you got involved with SCORE and the Small Business Association, how has that helped you, not just in business, but in your personal life too? Now you're also volunteering for SCORE and the E3 conference. How has it helped you?
I think it's important to be a part of the community, to volunteer if you can. It's really opened my eyes to, like I said, the different resources in town. I wasn't familiar with everything that was available, and I know SCORE has helped a lot of people. And so that was just something that I wanted to be a part of. So,
can you give me some specific examples, maybe one thing that you learned about that you had never thought of or even knew existed in Springfield, one of those resources you mentioned?
Oh, well, the Small Business Administration for one of them. I mean, that was, I didn't know a lot about that.
So at the conference, as a volunteer, you're helping them, get it ready. Obviously, you're here talking about it with us. Will you be attending the conference? Will you be volunteering there too?
I'll be volunteering at the conference. We'll be there all day. There'll be several volunteers with SCORE that'll be there. There'll be some volunteers, of course, putting on the workshops, and then we also have sponsors, and we have exhibitors that will be part of the conference as well. So.
And this is for anyone. If you're thinking about starting a business, if you already own a business, if you have been in business for a year or 20 years.
Correct.
Okay, so
Correct.
Everyone is invited.
Everyone is invited. If you're an entrepreneur, you are more than welcome. Again, SCORE, what we do is we help mentor either businesses that are just getting started or ones that, like you said, are already in existence that want to grow, and that's what this conference is all about. So,
now, as an expert, we could say you have been an entrepreneur for 16 years. What is something you would tell someone who's starting a business now, thinking about it, or in their first year, that you wish you knew when you started?
I would say utilize your resources. Definitely get involved with any of the community free resources that you can. I didn't know about those when I started a business, and that would have helped me tremendously. I mean, just having people that have been there, done that, to give me advice, that would be worth every penny. I mean, that is the one thing that I wish I had done. I wish I'd known about the resources, and I wish I had been able to take advantage of those. So.
And reach out to those who have already been through this to kind of
that have
tell
already
you.
had that experience and share the pitfalls and the good things, and that would have been great. And so.
Well, let's just give everyone some details about the conference. Early bird registration fee ends on June 30th, and that is $75 or $55 for students. Registration fee after July 1st is $85, and the E3 conference, Women's Conference, will be on Thursday, August 22nd at the Doubletree Convention Center, and it begins at 8 a.m. and will last all day. We will have all that information on our website, ozarksfirst.com. Stacey, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more right here on Ozarks Fox.